Hey you guys, this is Laura. I'm going to do some twin flame talks, but I just wanted to share with you this gorgeous scenery from West Virginia. You know, I live in southern West Virginia, and I think it is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful, especially certain times of year, certain times of the year, in certain areas, especially. For instance, in the fall, and the spring is absolutely breathtaking. Wintertime, when I don't like driving snow, but wintertime, when we get a blanket of snow, it's also gorgeous. Oh, same here too. I just named all four seasons. Never mind, it's just gorgeous. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the topic. Soulmates and twin flames. Well, how are they different? They are very different in a lot of ways. First of all, you can be very comfortable with your twin flame. Oh, no, not your twin. If I keep messing up, I'll have to do a lot of editing. Okay, first of all, your soulmate, you can be very comfortable with him. You can live a long life, long relationship life with your soulmate. You can have children, raise children together, be very comfortable. Now, I didn't say karmic, I said soulmate. Now, the twin flame can be absolutely divine, literally. You meet your twin flame, there's a divine connection. It makes you feel the closest to God that you've ever felt before. It's not really about the physical, the romantic part of the relationship. It's about the spiritual part of it. This is when we wake up and we start realizing there's so much more to this world than what the naked eye can see. And we know that there's so much stuff going on in the world and we want to change it. Like, it just goes so deep. There's no way you can do this all in one video. So I am going to start a series to help break it down. And I do invite you to join me. I don't know how many parts or anything, because this series can go on. I'm just going to call it a series. And when I reach the end, if I ever do, because one thing you'll notice about the twin flame journey is it is ongoing. It's like that never-ending love story, you know. But it is happy. I know you go through your parts of the process where there's some misery. You go through the dark night of the soul and the awakening, you know, all that. But once you get through the other end, even if you're not in union, personally speaking, from my own experience, I am very happy and I am not in union. But here's the trick to that. You are always in union with your twin flame. And that's the part that you learn as you go. You learn that you're not in separation. It's only an illusion. And I have come to terms with that. But you will eventually be in union somehow, some way. You will be in union in the physical with your twin flame. Some people think that is a misconception, but I believe that wholeheartedly. And you know, what you think is what you attract. So, positive vibes. But yeah, the twin flame has a divine feeling. You can't explain it. You really got to go through it. For those of you that have, you know full well what I mean. It is a divine feeling that you cannot get anywhere else. And you know, I think it has a point. It has many points. We'll get to that too. One particular point that stands out is It's to bring you closer to God or the divine, the universe, whatever you believe, whatever type of religion. I am not judgmental on religions. I think we each have our own path, and I think that we all have to follow that path. We were all put here to do different things, and I respect that in each and every situation. So, whatever you believe is the way you were meant to believe. And the Twin Flame journey has just shown you the best way to walk that road. You know, the best path possible for you to walk your own journey. And it's to show us that even when the world seems to be against us, I'm going to call it God because it's my personal belief. And you just fill in the part that you feel. If for you it's the universe, then you just fill in universe or the divine, whatever. You get where I'm going with this. Okay. So I feel like God is showing us where we need to be, and He's helping us, of course, to find our footing. And it's just a remarkable experience once you get through the dark night of the soul and you start accepting and seeing things for what it is. It's amazing. And it's not about the romantic part of it anymore. It's about making yourself better from the inside out. It's about not looking at things and judging it. It's not looking at people and judging them. It's not judging people for their weight, ethnicity. You guys know I have trouble pronouncing words. It's not about race. It's not about height, weight, any of that. Nobody cares. It's all about our soul and the kind of person we are on the inside. It's where true love begins. And it's amazing. See a squirrel. And I think that it opens up our third eye. And it teaches us to see the unseen, things that other people don't see. It's showing us things like there's so much wrong in the world, but our vibration, our happy vibration, helps lift that. And if you'll look around, there's so much going downhill. But if you'll notice the little things around you in your life, if you're a twin flame or a light worker, they have their parts too. They just don't have the romantic aspect of it to come in and wake them up. They just wake up on their own. You know, you get what I'm saying. But it makes that part of their world that much better. And it's so worth it. But you'll start realizing talents you may never have known you had before. It could be a spiritual gift, you know, psychic, mediums, you know, foreseeing things. You could realize that you have a talent for writing. You could be a talented book writer, songwriter. You may realize that you are a talented comedian. You could write amazing jokes and stuff, maybe. Maybe even for artists who are already, you know, famous. There's something to look into. It is absolutely endless what you can do once you figure out that you have these gifts. The sky is the limit. And of course, that's because there's no limit. So, but your twin flame is like that part of you. It is you. It's your soul split into two. And when you're not in union, it's because your twin flame has a specific thing they've got to do in the world. Their neck of the woods. they have something they have to do. And together, even separately, you guys are doing what needs to be done to help get rid of the fear, the hatred, and all that stuff that's going on in the world. Look at the things that's going on in the world. You know, I try my best to stay away from the news, but I'm sure if you live somewhere besides under a rock, you can't help but hear what's going on, even if it is on the radio or you know, YouTube, any type of social media. You're going to hear all this stuff that's going on. Well, that is fear mongering. I feel like Twin Flames is also here to help encourage people to be happy and find a way to be cheery no matter what's going on, because that fear mongering is just something that someone wants us to think or feel. But is it the actuality? Or is it just when our density gets low, it opens up doors that could let bad things in? Good question, right? But I honestly feel like we can raise the vibration and we can make things around us so much happier. And it's amazing to have that kind of power and to be in a good place with it and to want to use it for not only your benefit but the world at large. Your small community, the people you touch, your neighbors, you know what I'm saying. Use it to its best benefit everywhere you go. And I promise, whatever sadness you're feeling towards your missing, your twin flame if you're in separation, you'll still find happiness. And if you are in union, congratulations, and I am so happy for you. That is an honor. And I think it's amazing that people are ready for this. Maybe you've worked and reunited with your twin flame. Maybe you worked together and you had a breakup and you done the self-work and now you're ready to be with your twin flame. That's amazing. And together you guys can work to save the world, basically. But I try to keep God in everything I do. So, because I know without God's divine touch, I wouldn't not only be here, but I wouldn't be here as a twin flame. And neither would anyone else. What are the odds that we was even put here, right? That wasn't changed. So, I want you guys to leave some comments in the comment section on how you feel about that, what else you would like to talk about as far as twin flames. Go ahead and give me your opinions, even if it's not my personal opinion. Let me know what your personal opinion is. I'll read it, take it into consideration, and I may come back on and talk about a specific topic. But anyway, I'm almost 14 minutes in, guys. I just can't get over this gorgeous view that God has made for us. Look, that's so pretty. Well, I'm in my car as I'm filming this, just looking around. Alright, guys, I love you. Don't be more of these. Just let me know what else you want. I love you guys to the man and back. Bye for now.